Hello and welcome to part 5 of whatever session this is. Where we left off, we were going to go find Omnius's dad, probably. As you all collectively make your way down, roll stealth, each and every one of you.
Okay.
22.
$15.
17.
11.
All right. Sai, roll me a Constitution save.
Luckily, that's what I'm good at. That is a 23.
Cool. You successfully don't get hit with poison.
Anybody else feel that?
Feel what?
And we continue on.
And this is where Randall goes, hold up! He is going to break out his Savanta Secrets ability because he has an ancestral ability to spot and telltale signs of hidden traps, passages, and secrets. Sit down, go into a trance-like trance state for 1 minute. For the duration, I have advantage on perception, investigation, and insight checks. And can use again to for a long rest. And I have them using since Cyrano spoke up to start checking for traps. So,
All right.
investigation rolls ahoy. And yes, because I'm activating that ability, I get advantage on them.
All right. We keep going. Roll to look for traps.
That's a 22.
There are at least another 3 traps in front of you.
Now, Randall, in his semi-board, said he's tempted to send Cyrano into every last one of them to find out what they are. But instead,
Or you could send Kavak.
he nudges Kawak and points him towards the nearest spot.
Kavak walks forwards. It's another poison trap. Rolling con. He also doesn't get hit by poison.
All the drinking, he's built up an immunity.
Randall
Tastes like malt liquor.
Randall with his arms half crossed with one with his fingers tapping across his face. I am right. He then points out the other 2 trap locations of the traps.
All right. You continue down. There's a sort of fog in the air. Does anyone want to inhale the fog?
Clearly, Quebec does.
He absolutely should.
Quebec is just now our test dummy for everything.
Yes, he is. He is also now unconscious.
The main thing was to follow with trying to push Omnius into the into the mist just to see if the result is repeating.
All right, let's see. Yes, it is. Omnius is now also unconscious. Congratulations, Randall. You have 2 dead weights you now have to drag around.
Oh, wait, I got an idea. Takes Omnius's ice cream hat, points it at Omnius.
Omnius goes into the hat.
That's one problem solved.
Yeah, we've got a bigger problem, though. How do we get through here?
What if we have breathe all of the fog?
There is so much fog. I think even Snoop Dogg couldn't take that much fog.
Damn.
that is a lot of fog.
There's a lot of fog. Can we... Now, this fog... Is it just, like, in a section of the path in front of us, or...
It is, but it's also kind of billowing out of vents. Well, sort of vents. Like there are holes in the wall that it's coming out of.
So is there a point we can see forward where there is no fog?
Is that like a... Would I have you roll perception for that?
Probably. Or investigation.
I would think investigation, but
Yeah, roll investigation to see if you can see through the fog.
No, I cannot.
I got an 18.
Well,
let me see.
22.
Yeah.
16.
4.
What did Randall get?
22.
22.
22. Okay, Randall, you can see through the fog. There is a point on the other side.
The fog, when it's coming out the vents, it's basically going down to the ground, isn't it?
Yes.
So, would you say there's a gap in the corridor above the fog where someone could say squeeze through?
Not really. The vents are like at the top of the hallway and it's cascading down.
Any sign of a lever or button, something to turn it off?
Nope.
And Crandall's just doing the half crossed hand thing, tapping his claws against his side of his face, going, nope, stumped.
So, if you can see through, about how far is it to the other side where the vents aren't?
Let's say 60 feet.
Okay, so this is volcanic. This is volcano, and volcanoes have volcanic soil.
Volcanoes do have volcanic soil.
So I would assume that there are plants fairly... there are a decent amount of plants and such, right?
Can
Just like
plants survive in
vines and
volcano?
vines and such growing out of the soil.
I don't know if plants can survive in volcanoes, but for the sake of this, sure.
Okay, gonna cast plant growth.
All right.
And either I will have vines that go, allow us to climb over it, or the vines, in their growth and me trying to direct it, will try to block the vents.
All right. Yeah, you cover the vents. There is now no more fog.
Onward we go.
Yeah, this is going to take you a while, though. You have to expend 4 feet of movement every time for every 1 foot you move for 60 feet.
Ah, rough terrain.
Yep.
So
Dragging cracks, and it's just like bonk, ow, bonk, ow, bonk, ow.
that's the thought I was just having.
Ow, ow, ow.
Where did they get a cactus?
And he's not going to wake yet.
At some point, Kvak wakes back up. And then immediately goes back unconscious as his head hits a root. And he takes 6 bludgeoning damage.
He is going to have such a concussion.
It's fine. We don't know if he had a functioning brain to begin with.
I was going to say, nobody's going to notice.
That is an insult, sir.
Maybe we should have him join our guild. He could be our meat shield.
The truth is often insulting. This is true.
So, you make it through the fog. You're almost there. One more investigation check, please, Randall.
One more investigation coming up. For a 23.
There is one more trap.
For the point of getting out of here and back to my safe library cupboard, I point out, stop there.
Anyone want to trigger it anyways?
Not particularly, but
So you go around the trap. Randall, there's knowledge you don't know. What could the trap possibly be?
Randall cares more about mysteries and this case of, and for the sake of survival, he damn well knows there are some mysteries you don't go poking yourself.
That's what VAC is for.
The rain in Spain.
Now, Randall may not do it. Anyone else in the other party's free game.
Show of hands, who wants to activate the trap?
Kvak clearly does.
Kvak is busy dealing with his concussion.
It'll be
And
easy to
Omnius
roll on the
is-
trap then.
And Omnius is unconscious
And still in his ice cream hat.
and in an ice cream hat.
He's discovering what life is like for a genie.
Well, you can't exactly discover what he can't sense. He's unconscious.
Let me see here. Do. Yuki accidentally dropped Somnius' hat onto the trap.
Oh no!
I got a 2 on that Constitution roll.
Part of the floor disappears and Omnius's hat hurtles downward.
Randall, against all better judgment, summons his mage hand to grab the hat.
What is the range on Mage Hand?
30 feet.
All right. You know what? When you cast a spell, you can manipulate an object. I'm gonna have you roll dexterity to try and catch the hat.
Oh no. He's a wizard. With a +2 to dexterity. That is a 7.
Yeah, no, your Mage Hand doesn't come out fast enough. Omnius's hat is out of range of your Mage Hand.
And a very heartfelt, oh, whoops.
As Omnius's hat hurtles down into the darkness. Oh no, my friend.
Can Shifrost actually attempt the mage hand trick here?
Sure.
Roll back up. I forgot my dex bonuses. So that would be 21.
Well, what is the range on Shifrost's? It's still 30 feet?
Yeah.
No,
mage
it's out of
hand is
range, but
mage hand.
yeah, it's well no, if you had like what is it, spell sniper?
Ah.
Yeah, it would have been like 90 feet. Yeah, no. It's already out of range. Well, looks like your rescue mission is now father and son.
Somewhere Okasan is like, Okasan senses a disturbance in the forest. Okasan gets his cage back!
Okay, so is there any noticeable bottom that this hat is going to land on?
No. As far as you can tell, it's going towards the bottom of the volcano.
So let me think about, because there is one thing I can do.
I have a suggestion. Throw Toothy in after him.
I may have been thinking it.
But we love Toothy!
It's not anonymous. We want to keep Toothy. They might bite us, they might chew us, they might try to eat our face, but we love them.
Is it worth burning 2 4th level slots?
Is Omnius worth burning 2 4th level slots?
It's also at the same time, Randall could climb down as far as the environment would be safe to travel. It's not going to do it until it is unless prompted.
Okay, so right now the hat is an object and wouldn't count as an extra person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an object.
Here we go. Shifrost is going to cast Dimension Door to the hat, grab the hat, and then cast Dimension Door back up.
All right. Creature. I guess, would that be another dex save to try and grab it out of the air? Or dex roll?
I mean, if you want to make it if you want to make it some type of dex.
You know what? I'm going to say acrobatics or athletics.
+4. So what does a 24 get me?
You catch the hat. and teleport back up to everyone else. You have successfully saved the Omnius.
He owes me for this. I mean, you can't see it, but Shifrost is getting a little bit winded with all the exertion of the spells he's casting right now.
Poor Shifrost. Anyways,
That's some fairly high. That's a third and 2/4 in a fairly short period of time.
true.
Okay, I recommend we no longer set off traps.
That's fair. Also, maybe you should carry the hat. I have my hands full with Toothy here.
Fair enough.
No, you can't eat the hat.
Isn't Toothy eating snake?
He went through the head very quickly.
Eh. Onward we go.
Onward we go.
Finally, after all of those traps, you have finally made it to where Shifrost you had seen, the one that looks like Omnius.
And then we discover one last trap.
Turns out it's just a regular bear trap.
Sai, roll a dex save.
Deck save, here we go!
What did we do?
That is a 12. Ka-chunk!
Yeah, you take 6 slashing damage.
My fucking leg!
I guess we're gonna have to replace those boots. Again.
What boots? There's not much left of them.
Yeah, after Toothy and now a bear trap.
I like these boots.
Okay.
Sod the boots. The leg.
Okay, so how do we get bird brain out the hat?
What if we tried tapping it? You know, like the back of a ketchup bottle?
And Shifrost just kind of holds the cone down near the ground and starts patting the top of it.
Well, yeah, you know what? Sure, Omnius falls out on his face.
You know, I honestly did not expect that to work.
For the sake of the story, it worked.
For the sake of comedy.
Exactly. Omnius's eyes finally open as he comes back from being unconscious. Why does my face hurt?
Long story.
All right. What's going on?
Do you see your dad in there?
Omnius looks in there. Oh, yeah. Omnius just goes, oh, my God. Yeah, there he is. He's being dragged away.
Your dad dead?
No,
Your dead
he
dad?
just doesn't look happy. As 2 snake guards are dragging him away.
You know what? No. Hypnotic pattern.
All right. I need to do 2 wisdom saves. All right, first wisdom save. That is a critical success. Second one also succeeds. They just look at the pretty lights and move on.
Wait, Yuki also has hypnotic pattern.
All right.
And that
Do
one
it
you have to
again.
beat a 17.
All right.
I mean, they just beat the 18, so
Yeah.
First one succeeds. Second one succeeds.
Damn. They're too smart to be fooled by the pretty lights.
Of course, now I start rolling well.
And this is around Randall got saw it. Breaks our 4th level spell and goes for Phantasmal Killer on one of them.
Oh lord!
On one of the snakes. Snakes dragging Omnius Cena away.
All right. One more wisdom save.
Yep.
Against what? What's your spell save?
One moment. My spell save is the 19.
Ooh.
well, you just
Meets
beat
it.
17 to 18 there.
Yeah, I barely met it. I rolled a 15 and they have a +4, so meets it, beats it. He still does take half of 2d10.
4d10.
Right, 4d10. Half of 4d10.
So that's 1, 2. That's 27 damage. 27 half, so that's 13.
He gets a nosebleed.
Let me know when I can cast another spell.
You have time to cast one more spell before Omnius's dad is out of sight.
Wall of Force. It is going horizontal. It is going at ankle level to the snake people.
They don't have
Pushing them.
ankles.
Well, you know what I mean, ankle level.
Yeah.
So it's about, it's about 3 inches off the ground.
Your
It is pushing Omnius's father up on top of the Wall of Force and pushing the snake people down into the ground.
Every time you have Wall of Force, you do this. Every single time.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
that,
it's effective.
that works. You have successfully separated Omnius's dad from the two guards. Unfortunately, all of the other guards have now noticed you.
Well, you do realize that this covered a very large area.
Yeah, but is it in front of you? Because the rest of the guards are still there.
I mean, I just basically created a pathway from me to Omnius's dad.
Okay. Yeah, you can absolutely just go get him.
I get 10 by, 10 individual, 10 by 10 surfaces to chain together with Wall of Force.
Fast surface made up of 10 by 10. Yeah. Yeah, that works.
So basically, all of us, if we were standing in the area, all of us got pushed up. Any snake person that it intersected went straight down, and Omnius's dad went up.
All right. Yeah, that works.
Okay. Who is for leaving Volcano now? Show of hands.
And
Hand.
Also, look
I
at
am.
hand.
Omnius runs over to grab his dad.
Everybody, get close to Omnius and Father.
Okay.
I have to be within 10 feet of these people.
All the snakes are trying to break the wall.
Oh, how precious. I can't imagine they can't even get leverage to do it.
No.
Hey, this is Grass using one of my higher level spell slots.
Hmm.
Because just a temptation. Just as we're about to leave him with a present.
A bomb.
No.
2 bagels. Anyway.
Oh, wait. I can do this.
Oh no.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
I just did some. Ooh, come on. Hold up, I didn't expect to be. Yeah. 5. Demon. List. I just want to find the right one.
I feel fear.
That's a devil, not a demon.
You're doing what now?
You know what I'm doing.
You do realize there are other prisoners in the room, correct?
So.
All right, Randall.
Their stay will be short-lived.
Yeah, because they're gonna die.
Okay, I know what I want to summon.
Joy.
So, just as Sifros is just about to teleport us away, I quickly spout out some vile sounding words. Don't ask where I got the blood from. Yeah. And I summon in the midst of the snakes a bloody lad's apis looking demon covered in red hair. The lad's tusk emerging from its lower jaw. I'm not sure how to pronounce this name, so I'm just going to share. This thing's only going to be around for an hour.
A Barlgura.
A Balgura.
All right.
I'm going to leave these snakes with a Balgura.
So they can stare at it for the next 45 seconds until the wall of force vaporizes, because it only lasts for a minute. And then the Balgura gets to do whatever it wants.
Even better. The 45 minutes the Balgura beats on the wall, the snakes beat on the wall unless they're trying to run away. And the last 15 minutes, it has fun chasing them down.
Well, it's up for 1 minute. The wall of force is up for 1 minute, then goes away. So the Balgura has 59 minutes with them.
Yes. So that's what Randall's doing.
Well, Randall, have fun being complacent in a murder of both the snakes and the prisoners.
I don't care.
Fair enough.
He's gonna have to go to remedial hero ethics.
What hero? He didn't sign up to be a hero.
He's not a hero, he's a fucking librarian.
Oh, in that case, we're good. He's following the librarian code.
Yes, Cranky taught him well.
And yes, once we are all gathered and that thing is summoned and waiting, we teleport the hell out of here and we are back at the guild.
When we're gone, the Balgoa just looks at the snake, scratches his knuckles, and goes in Abyssal. Who's first?
And right as you are teleporting away, you hear a roar coming from the base of the volcano. But you don't have time to worry about that. You're back at the guild.
See? The problem may solve itself before the slaves get hurt.
See, I'm now picturing Yeozwah picking up a physical sheet of paper and being like, "See this? Crumple, crumple. That's what you were about to fight."
Yeah, more or less. Well, not
Just him
quite.
looking at us and going,
Not exactly fight, but you were about to encounter something rather large.
See, this is why I was no longer allowed to have dynamite.
And
But yes,
who was it?
You
who
are now
said-
back at the guild
And who was he
with
said?
Omnius' dad.
Who said, yes, go for the summon demons. Griffin, for this, I love you.
you guys, hey, I was the one that picked All of Force long ago and nobody stopped me.
You did this in Dragonlance too, didn't you?
I did this in Dragonlance. I did this in Tomb of Annihilation.
You've done it to me at least twice.
Yep.
Damn you, Wall of Force.
All of Force is just a ridiculously good spell.
It really is.
Anybody who has the opportunity to pick it should.
Yeah.
See, this is one of the reasons why I'm bad as a caster. There are all those fun utility spells that break the game in half, and I don't know how, like, half of them work. There were a couple for Druid where, like, the moment I started using them, I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Also, may I note for Summon Greater Demon, at the end of each demon's turn, it makes a charisma saving throw. The demon has disadvantage on the saving throw if you say its true name. They never go to the true name. On a failed save, the demon says continues to obey you. On a successful save, you control the demon. A successful save, your control of the demon ends for the rest of the duration, and the demon spends the rest of its turn pursuing and attacking the nearest non-demons to the best of ability. If you stop concentration on the spell before it reaches the end of its duration, an uncontrolled demon doesn't disappear for 1d6 rounds if it still has hit points. And it lasts for an hour.
Yeah. What's the range on that spell?
60 foot.
Yeah, you are out of range to keep concentration on
Oh,
that.
yeah. That was never consideration.
So, yeah, it's going to stick around for about another minute.
That summon Greater Demon.
It's got to pick a fight with something even bigger than itself.
Yeah. It's going to lose that fight. And now, whatever was at the base of the volcano is now angry at you specifically, Randall.
That's fine. He's on the island now.
I was gonna say, how does he know Randall is even there?
There were more guards. They've seen all of you.
Yeah.
Looking at the list of demons for CR rating 5, there's only 2. I ain't disappointed.
Yeah. Anyways, you're back at the guild with Omnius's dad.
And Quebec, I guess. And
And
Toothy.
Quebec.
Now,
Wow.
the thing
This
I'm
place is
reading about,
nice.
I'm reading this about summon greater demon. It doesn't say that it disappears if you get out of range.
Oh,
So it gets to rampage around. You can't control it anymore, but it doesn't disappear.
Oh boy.
That's where we learn later on that there's a bulgur infestation on Avison.
It only lasts for an hour,
Okay.
but it doesn't disappear early just because he got out of range. It's like heat metal that way.
Damn. Fair enough. So, meet Omnius's dad, who is panicking, to say the least.
Let's see. Okay, I have second level slots left. I'm going to cast Calm Emotions.
Yeah, that works. He is.
I'm waiting at this rate to see when Shifrost just passes out from magic exhaustion.
So Omnius's dad is scared because, well, actually, you know what? Where am I?
Omnius, do you want to talk to your dad?
I mean, yeah, he's trying to process that his dad is, still alive.
And it's
Oh.
going to make things so much worse, but now that we're back in the guild and Shifrost is standing right there in front of the father, Shifrost is going to decloak and just kind of appear.
Omnius's dad passes out.
Well, he's quieter this way.
Yeah, should we take it to the infirmary?
That sounds like a good idea.
Come on, Toothy. We'll have to get you a leash.
And muzzle. I recommend the muzzle.
Yuki, we have a pet.
Oh boy, we're gonna have to figure out how to house train it.
He's not quite a bullet, but yeah, he's pet.
It immediately pees on the floor.
You abyssal pea.
Yeah.
Chickens don't pee is the thing. I mean, I know it's not a proper chicken.
It
It
pees.
relieves itself somehow,
Okay.
and it's probably akin to tar.
Yeah.
Either that or just burned a hole through the floor.
Yeah. She who must not be upset will be upset.
Ramsey did it. Run.
Does Yuki know the mending cantrip?
Nope.
Does Omnius?
Shifrost does, but
It's a
Shifrost
great cantrip.
Shifrost is not babysitting the abyssal chicken. I mean, I guess as long as he's there, he will mend the floor. Of course, that does nothing for the basement. That the abyssal chicken pea probably burned through too.
Oh no, it hit one of Snorri Stills.
That just sounds
There
like an
went the guild.
explosion waiting to happen.
There went the entire guild.
So, you're reporting back a successful mission.
Apparently.
Debatably.
Good job, everyone.
Depends on what level you call successful, but okay.
You got Omnius's dad back. You
Mhm.
got Kavak, who is
Kavak is now part of the guild.
Yep. He's actually an intern in the kitchen now.
Why
Why
that's a
would you do
terrible
this to
idea.
Chef
He's
Ross?
drinking.
I'm doing it to Ramsey.
That's a terrible plan. He's gonna drink all the liquor.
We don't
Okay, he
keep,
hangs out
we
with
don't
Snorri
keep that
then.
much hard liquor in the kitchen.
Yeah, and now you have no hard liquor in
Now
the
we have
kitchen.
none. The only hard liquor we had back there was for cooking.
Yeah, Kavak doesn't really care.
There goes all the cooking, Sherry.
Kavak, quit drinking the lighter fluid.
But it's so tasty.
That's
Kavak,
what
that
some-
is kerosene for lighting pilot.
The only thing getting lit here is me.
Is if somebody
You get
decides
me
to
an
light
open
about fire.
flame, yes, you will be lit.
Omnius's dad is going to be unconscious for a while. You know, since he's been a prisoner for the last several many years.
And we leave messages as soon as this guy regains consciousness. At least let Omnius know, if not the
And
rest of
Omnius's
us.
mom.
I have a really dumb question for you.
Yes.
How much does Omnius's father look like Omnius?
Decently.
Okay, so while they're still together and Omnius's dad is passed out, Okasan walks in, looks at Omnius's dad, looks back at Omnius, looks back at his dad. His eyes get really big. Ah! They're multiplying! And runs off.
He is correct.
He is not wrong on at least one level.
Yeah. I mean, Omnius's dad looks a lot like Omnius, just, you know, older, obviously.
Okasan is now terrified of what's going to happen to his cage.
Yeah. Infinitely multiplying Omniuses. Welcome to, instead of office hell, it's Okosan hell.
I mean, I assume once Omnius's dad is woken up and healed everything, he heads back to Avison.
Yeah.
But in the meantime,
But in the meantime,
Shifrost is going to use this opportunity to try and get Okosan near the two of them, then cast, which one does that have? Yeah, cast Major Image to make a third one.
all three of them look directly at Okosan.
And they all wave.
Okasan is attempting to build a fort with the paper in the bottom of his cage. He is not successful.
And of course, when Shifrost does that, he makes sure there are mirrors positioned, so it looks like there's three more behind Okosan.
Surrounded I am.
Save yourself, friends!
I don't know whether to run or do my dance of greeting.
I just realized Omnius and Kavak can now talk to each other. Or Okosan and Kavak.
There's a
If
duck here
Okosan
for
would
some
stop
reason.
running.
Why, hello. Why, hello, my friend.
Okasan must do his dance of duck.
Kvak
Wait.
dances with him.
Yuki puts on her duck hat. A few ducks just appear and just start dancing with them.
Duck dance party.
Are they dancing to disco?
They are
Dancing
now.
queen.
Try your luck.
Disco duck.
Try your luck. Don't be a clock for the disco. I can't do the voice. Where's Courage when I need him?
Despite not being a duck, Toothy joins in.
He could be an abyssal duck. We don't know.
True.
This session took a weird turn somewhere.
Yeah. I had plans. Throws plans out window.
Congrats.
But I do have other plans for future sessions now.
Ooh.
See, when you say he starts dancing,
Mhm.
I imagine one thing right now. You want to guess what that one thing is?
What is it? For those of you who are listening, look up Spaceballs soup scene.
Look up dancing xenomorph Spaceballs.
Or that. You hear they're making a Spaceballs too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting wildly off topic.
So, yes, Omnius' dad is saved and unconscious. Okasan is having a mental breakdown. Yuki and Sai have a new exciting pet.
Randall's got on board and gone back to the library.
And in a future session, Randall will deal with the consequences of his actions.
Will he, though?
Yes, I fully intend to have him deal with the consequences of his actions.
Schiff Ross is about to go find a fifth of whiskey and a bed.
And Kvak is talking to... Is her name Dolores?
Dolores or Doris, or he, she who must be obeyed.
She who must be obeyed. Hey, are you free later?
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Anyways,
He does not want to live.
I was gonna say,
That's all
ain't nobody that brave.
anyways, that's all I've got. Thanks for letting me drive, Raven.
You know, there's the break there.
Yeah,
Brakes don't work when you're already 20 feet off the side of the cliff.
and unfortunately, I can't cast Dimension Door. So, we're going over that cliff, everyone. So, with that, my session comes to a close, and potential future sessions are being planned.
So with that, we draw this session to a close. Thank you everyone for attending. Thank you to you who listens, whoever you are. So until next time, be good, be well, and avoid making...
Watch out for abyssal chickens.
Yes. They're not worth keeping. Bye.
Take
Later.
care,
See ya.
everyone.